Hey everybody, how y'all doing today? Today is a great day because I'm going to go ahead and be doing the internet browsing build PC today. Yes, why is it internet browsing build PC? Because it's on 2 cores, 2 threads, 8 gigabyte of RAM, and I can't wait to go over the parts that I'm using for this build. Let's go. Alright everybody, the parts I'm using for the build are the Intel DQ45CB. This is a LGA socket 775 motherboard. It has 4 DIMM slots, DDR2, 8 gigabyte total. That's 2 gigabyte per sticks. So as you see, I'm using the Intel DQ45CB. Moving right along is I'm using APEVA 450 watt power supply. I'm using the Interfire PCIe sound card. Now this sound card got some great sound. The sound drivers on the board are obsolete, so I went ahead and brought this card to go ahead and enhance the sound. Perfect sound, perfect card, perfect quality. And I'm using the Zotac GT 240 1 gigabyte GPU. Now this is a DisplayPort GPU. That's all it is. It is not meant to be gamed on. This is GPUs that came out when motherboards did not have no onboard graphics back into the late 90s to early 2000 era. These cards did their thing. You want to go ahead and power up your monitor. It's great. Now one thing I love about this card supports 720, 1080, 1080i, and 1080p. So you can go ahead and hook it up to one of those 4 type monitors, or you can just go ahead and hook it up to a 720p HD TV or a 1080p full HD TV. This card will not disappoint you. Now if you want to go ahead and watch a Hulu and Netflix off this PC, you can also do so. The case of choice is the Xiaomi T7. I am using that case. I did an unboxing on it. This is a great case, and I can't wait to go ahead and bring this build back to life using this case. Now, the CPU cooler is the DS aluminum black CPU cooler. It's a great cooler. I heard some great things about this cooler. That's when we had on and brought it. Very low budget. And I will be using the thermal paste, the HZ400. I heard some great things about this thermal paste, so I'll be using that. I'll be going ahead and bling it out with the RGB fans from up here, the C8123. These fans are great. 1100 RPM, great airflow. Do not use these fans for CPU coolers or radiators. They're just great case fans to go ahead and put in cool air and exhaust out the hot air. The choice of RAM are the Cushy 2 gigabyte DDR2. Now as you see, I got 4 sticks. That's a total of 8 gigabyte per stick. I'm excited to be using this stick. I'm excited to be bringing this whole build back to life, because this motherboard did a lot of great things for me. As you know, I still use Intel, but I'm AMD Pro bound now. So enough talking. Let's just do this. Alrighty, the moment of truth. Oop, I ain't turned the power on in the back. Hold on. Go right to the back. The moment of truth. Now this is when you go ahead and turn it on. It cycles the power itself. Nothing boots up. Now it just gave the little view. Don't she look nice? Nice. Can't go wrong with that. The moment of truth. As you said, this T7 looks good. I had a little issue with that. I had to take the fans out of the top because the CPU cooler is big. So that's the issue there. So I had to take the two 120s out to the top and run 4 fans. And instead, I took the fan that came out that came with the Zellman in the back. I took that out and put one the up here RGB fans in the back. So moment of truth. And she posted. And there she go. That's what you see. 133 megahertz, 3.3 gigahertz processor speed, 66 megahertz of current memory speed. As you see, the 8 gigabytes there. And everything is good. Cannot go wrong with this. Got fan controls. Now just keep in mind that there is no fan controls because it's all the RGB lights going through the up here RGB hub that is connected into the back. Great cable management. And she posted. Let's go to hardware monitoring. As you see, processor speed is at 49 to 50 Celsius. Motherboard temps is at 32. Go ahead and zoom in so y'all can go ahead and see. Alright. Good CPU cooler by DS. I use the H7400, the thermal paste that come with it. I'll be putting that description in the link below, so you can go ahead and look it up. It's pretty good thermal paste. Amazon do sell it in the tube, but everybody go ahead and stick to the name brand stuff. So it's no issue. If you want to go ahead and cop this thermal paste, then I'll put that in the link in the description below, so y'all can go ahead and buy it, as well as the case. The fans, and the power supply, which is a non-efficient power supply. Just like I had said in the video before when I unboxed it, those power supplies was the power supplies we was using before the efficiency power supplies came out. So back in before 2003, early 2003, all the way back to the 80s, we was using those power supplies until they came up with better power supply that push all these good technology equipment that's coming out, such as your pumps, your radiators, your AIOs, etc. This is what it is, the RGB on the motherboard. But other than that, she's looking nice. I will also be selling this PC. Now this PC is a non-operating PC. It has no hard drive and no operating system. I'll be putting that in the video. The price of it is $230. I looked up all the parts. All the parts are cheap, usable, and you can go ahead and use this PC for browsing, internet, if you want to do your schoolwork, etc. This is not a gaming PC, so do not game off of it. I gave it a good vibe, just to go ahead and make it interesting. If you wanted to sit in your living room, watch a little Hulu, Netflix, you got a graphic card, the Zotac GT 240, 1 gigabyte, It goes up to 720p, 1080i, and full HD 1080p. You can go ahead and watch your HD perfectly with no issues, not a problem. Alrighty, thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for the little aftermath of this. I love putting this together. I love doing it. Subscribe to my channel for more great content, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.